Hi guys, Putzman 945 here. Welcome back to the video. Last Thursday I did this video where I ranked One Piece theories, and um I don't know if the tier list was made by, but like I saw that tier list in a video by a channel called Evil Puff, and they made a second tier list with even more um theories. Um what I thought that I would do today is kind of rank the theories in this part of the tier list as like a part two to the video that I made on Thursday. Um And full credit to them for this tier list idea. I don't know if they made the first tier list. I know they made this one, so credit for making the tier list to that channel. But also, I really enjoyed both the parts of the videos that they made. I still haven't finished the second part, but I will do that soon. But I got excited and I wanted to rank these now. So yeah, I recommend going to check out their videos on it. Um, try brain vibe. I don't have no idea what this is. Um, I need to add another here. IDK, what this is referring to. Okay. Sanji and Pudding getting together in the end game. I mean, maybe it could happen. I don't know. Smoker for Straw Hat. I think unlikely. I just don't think that will be the direction of Smoker's character. Um, Desmos is the kid. What's this? Theory. One base. Don't. Desmos is the. I don't know what this is referring to. Okay. Luffy and Robin are what related? That is brain dead. Bonnie will inherit the Straw Hat. There is no shot that happens. That is not the. That doesn't make any sense, and it is not the trajectory of Bonnie's character at all. Pink Hazard was shaped by Kainu and Aoki's Delphi Awakening. Um, I want that to happen. I think that would be fucking sick. Nicer language there. Um, gonna make an I need to make a meme tier here. Meme. Uh, that has got to be what this is. Waffle eats your Uranus. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I want this to happen because I think it would be fucking sick, and I want to see that fight more than any other in the series right now that has not been shown. Zunisha is from Longland. It's possible. I could see that happening. Zunisha broke slash impeded. Zunisha broke and impeded the Noah. I could see that being possible. There's a lot of Zunisha theories in here. Blackbeard has three stomachs. That's a meme. Shanks wanted to give the Nika Nika food to. I mean, maybe. You know, they were both on the same island at the same time, so it could have happened. Lesbian Nami. I mean, what? Like, I don't know. I don't really think that's a very likely idea. Um, the Navy began as a coalition army of the 20 kingdoms to fight the ancient kingdom. That's definitely possible to me. It seems like an interesting idea. I would be down for that if that's like the kind of direction. This is straight up brain dead. It makes no sense. I don't really know what that's referring to. Uh, I do not think Zunisha is an ancient weapon at all. Chopper secretly has a mythical zone. Maybe it could happen. I don't have any particular feelings for or against it, but it could be. Uh, the Lunarians stole the red line from, uh, hmm. My one issue with this kind of idea is, um, like, if the Lunarians stole the red line back, then, like, what does that timeline look like? Because the Lunarians seem to me like a very, very old race. So, I mean, I could see it, but like, I don't know. I think it's a lot more likely that the Celestial Dragons probably just stole it from the Lunarians who were there in the first place. I don't know what that's referring to. That's a meme. Elbaf is a hyperbolic time chamber. That doesn't make any sense. It's not going to happen with what we've seen from Elbaf so far. Romance between Straw Hats. I think this is a brain dead idea. It's not. Well, no, I'll just put it in no shot because it is not going to happen. Um, the final battle will be in Marijois. Maybe, maybe Shanks will tragically die. I used to not think this would happen, but like, I think there's a chance it could happen, but like, I think it would need to happen after Luffy and Shanks are able to reunite again. I don't know what that's referring to. The world government began with good intentions. I think that's possible. Luffy will. That's brain dead. World government uses criminals and impel down for the final war. I could definitely see that being possible. Uh, what? who the fuck is blank? Luffy will destroy the red line, maybe. Um, Fujitora, I think unlikely. I don't really think Fujitora has fleet admiral qualities. Uh, Shanks is making himself a final test for Luffy. I want it to happen. Um, what the fuck? That's totally brain dead. Uh, Mr. Tiger will retroactively become a high tier. I mean, maybe I don't really have any particular opinions on that. That has got to be a meme. Gunko isn't a celestial dragon, so uh, uh, I mean, maybe I'm not completely sold on that, but it could happen. Queen is Frankie's father. That makes no fucking sense. Uh, Joy Boy Emu Love Triangle. That is just someone's. Someone just wants there to really be a love triangle happening. The man marked by flames is a fishman. This is not one I've heard before, but uh, it's a very interesting idea. Uh, like now that I've given some thought to it, I think it's a very interesting idea. Killing him is stronger than Summers. I could see that being possible. Um, Vox Pirates were formed by a Davy back fight. Um, maybe, maybe. Yeah, I could see it. Mihawk made Yoru a black blade. I could also, I'm gonna say that's possible. Yeah, I could see that happening. Uranus, this is something that I want to happen because one of the biggest parts of my personal headcanon is I think that the giant ass laser, I think that that is Uranus. I've thought that for a long time, ever since the beginning of Egghead dropped. Um, Fishman Island is the all blue, and people used to eat merfolk. Uh, hmm. Um, so the first part, I don't really mind. Um, Look at the second part. It's so strange. People used to eat merfolk. Um, I mean, the first part, I think I'm just gonna put it unlikely. Okay. Wish there was a little bit more detail on this, but like, I mean, someone. I mean, yeah, probably it's possible. I think. I have no idea who it could be, but I don't know. Ancient Kingdom were not the good guys. I mean, maybe, but like there's just too much we don't know about that. This is another one that is part of my personal headcanon. I do think that Blackbeard will get a third devil fruit. I've felt that for a long time. Shanks is a werewolf griffin hybrid. That to me is brain dead. Joy Boy Kurama, that makes the story worse. Um, Monster Point is a pseudo awakening. Um, hmm. I mean, this is basically like a sub theory to this. So I'm gonna kind of put them next to each other because I think that's probably the same thing. Luffy's mom was I mean, unlikely, I think. Luffy becomes king of the world and immediately quits. That makes the story worse. Luffy is not going to be king of the world in any way. He's gonna be like, um, he's gonna be king of the pirates, but not like king of the world. I don't think that makes any sense. Um, Someone defeats Mihawk before Zoro. I think it could be an interesting idea. I just have absolutely no idea who the hell could possibly defeat Mihawk at this point in the story. Like, the only possible one that I'm thinking is like maybe Shamrock or Armin. But even then, uh, like with all this brain rot around like Mihawk upscaling, I think there could be a cool idea in there, but it's just like it's just seeming more and more unrealistic as there has been more and more like Mihawk upscaling. Um I don't think that will happen. That doesn't really make any sense. Luffy's dream to make pirates and marines friends. I highly doubt that. In fact, I'm gonna say no shot. Don't really know what the Emerald City is. Hero Luck is rocks. That's definition of a meme. Um, Book is a former God's Knight. I think unlikely. I just don't think it fits the nature of Brooke's character at all. Crocodile is trans. I mean, that could be the secret that Eva had on him. I'm not entirely sure. Uh, um, I mean, I don't know. I feel like this theory is just someone that really wants the Croco Mom thing to be true. Um, the final battle will be on Laugh Tale. Where did I put this for? I'll put these two next to each other. To be honest, in my opinion, I don't even know if it's something that's going to happen in only one location. Like, I kind of envision the final war being like a multi-pronged conflict that takes place with several different distinct groups of characters across the entire One Piece world. Um Team Loki for Straw Hat, No shot. He's way too big for the ship. Um, I don't really know what this is referring to. Yami and or Fruit becomes a I mean maybe. I could maybe. Okay, sorry about the pause. I had to answer text messages. Um um okay, where were we? Pirate Hunter Zoro will betray the King. Um come on. So this is just like a giant face palm, this thing. Like what is this? What the fuck is this? Nami is the lost princess of Oikot. I mean, maybe. Nico was a cartoon character. I'm gonna say maybe for that as well. It's an interesting idea. Katarina is what? That seems kind of brain dead to me. Um, Ooh, here we go. Emu and the Gorisei don't have devil fruits. This is another one that is at the top of my head canon. I've been saying this for a while. I think that whatever their power system is not a devil fruit. I think that it is, I don't know what it is, but it is something different from devil fruits. uh, so yes, I very highly I want that to happen. I think it would be a really interesting idea in the story. Who is Oshiro again? What? It's her dad? What? What? What is that? Why would Kuina's dad kill Kuina? That makes no sense. Oh my god, that is so brain dead. What the fuck is that? Uh, another time skip. I think unlikely at this point. In fact, actually, I'm gonna say no shot because I don't think it makes any sense at this point in the story, and especially with the way that um Luffy's power is progressing. Uh, I'm gonna go ahead and rank these together because all three of these are just meme theories. Um, Akainu runs a gauntlet. I mean, yeah, I'd say it's possible. Lucci spared Stussy. Uh, what? This is so brain dead. He clearly was trying to kill Vegapunk. Stussy was the only thing that got in the way. What? This makes no sense. Okay. Um. Oh my God, the brain deadness. Three in a row here. Jeez. Hanks defeated Mihawk with a punch. What? What? What the fuck is that? Wha- Oh my God, that's so stupid. Um, I'm pretty sure this was in the last one. This is such brain dead shit as well. People complain about Emu's color scheme. Um, I mean, I don't know. Why would they? Um, but I don't know what that's referring to. Okay, this is a big one. Thriller Bark is God Valley. This is the one recently I've seen. And actually, I'm gonna rank these two together because they seem to be kind of similar. Thriller Bark is Gone Valley. So this is a big one that I've seen a lot of convincing evidence for. I'm gonna say that both of these could be solid maybes, so I'm not putting them any higher than that. It was in Jackie. I mean, it was a chaotic place possible. And then live action season two gets glazed despite being bad. Um, no shot. Season two of live action will be just as good, if not better, than the first season. I'm remaining optimistic. And yeah, I guess I could go ahead and delete that tier. Yeah, that is gonna do it for this. Its second theory tier list. Once again, shout out to Evil Puff for making this tier list as well as both videos in the first place, which I recommend going to check out because they were quite entertaining. And it was fun to see their opinions on this. If you and I recommend you go do that if you enjoyed watching my opinions on these theories. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Much, much shorter than the first part, but there was less to go through this time. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.